What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Frankiehardworkshow with another video, and this video is about Blacc Sam and the whole store situation. Because Blacc Sam made a statement. He pretty much made a statement, and he actually made it a few days ago. I'm surprised it didn't get pushed around. I didn't see it. Maybe y'all seen it, but I didn't see it. But before I get to that point, before I get in to show you that, I want to speak about something right before that, because I made a video a while back, about a week ago, and it was called "The Ashes Domes Wasn't Supposed to Get That Property." And I also made another video that said Father Hustle makes an interesting post. So in those two videos, I pretty much was explaining my theory on how I felt as though the situation with the store, how they got the store, and what made them, what made things happen and push the issue as far as them wanting to go get the store, because there was a lot going on. And also their little partnership with D.Gross, because I was giving my estimate. So I was reading something, and I was reading something, and it pretty much mimicked everything I almost said, pretty much. I just was off dates a little bit like that, because I feel like a lot of people getting lost. And we looking at different things. We're looking at different reasons, because I still feel like they wanted that property because there was a lot of things happening. Now, before I get into the fact of what happened with Blacc Sam and the statement he made, I didn't know that around 2018, September 14th, that Blacc Sam had an incident, an alleged incident. I'm gonna show you the document, whatever, but it was an incident at the store where pretty much they said another Rolling 60s member came running up in the store, brandishing a gun and stuff like that. And some of the witnesses also said that they heard shots. And this, you know what I mean? And they showed the dude backing up out of the store after they heard shots or whatever, because they got some of it on camera, which is interesting because they got the camera on this footage right here that happened 2018, September 14th. So they on the camera, they show dude backing up, and they show pretty much everybody coming at dude and rushing him. This was after the shooting, allegedly, because the people said they heard shots. So after that incident where they ran down on him, and what happened was the dude ended up getting almost dying or something like that. They said he got punched and he got smashed over the head with a lead pipe. But the reason why I'm bringing up Blacc Sam in that, because they charged him for attempted murder for that. I didn't know that. I didn't hear nothing about this. I don't know if anyone of y'all heard this. I didn't know. But when they charged him for that or whatever, they end up dropping the charge, because I guess they didn't have no proof or whatever. And so after that happened, now this was interesting to me as well. So after that happened, the owners of the lot sped the process up of the eviction. I don't know if LAPD made them do it or they decided to do it on their own, but they sped the process up of the eviction. Now, mind you, that situation happened on September 14, 2018. They still didn't own the lot yet. They didn't own the lot yet. So now, fast forward to November 14th. They received the eviction letter. Right? They received an eviction letter. But remember, Nipsey was cool with, and this was what I was saying in the story in my last video. Nipsey was cool with D.Gross since 2017. The eviction letter came in November 14, 2018. But before that eviction letter came, they kind of had an idea that the process, that they was basically about to get evicted. Because I'm guessing that they spoke to the owner, because in the article it stated that the owner was like, at first was kind of hesitant at first to sell it to him, but they eventually, as we know today, they eventually bought the property. Now this is happening November 14th when they got the eviction note. So now they supposed to be out by December, but they own the property now. You understand? Now see, they also were saying that a bunch of incidents was happening from that time of 2018 to 2000 Nipsey demise. So that's why they was trying to push the issue and things like that. So my point of bringing that story up was they been got the eviction letter in November. I thought it was in December, and they bought the property in January. That was my guess. That was a pretty good guess. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good guess, and I'm not patting myself in the back. I'm just saying. My whole point of bringing this up is they definitely had an agenda. They definitely knew what they wanted. Like, they want that property. Even in the article where I was reading, you had some people that felt the same way, that want that property because the rail line is getting built and a bunch of other stuff getting built. You know what I'm saying? So they know what they want. And being that them incidents was happening, and then when that incident with Blacc Sam happened, allegedly with Blacc Sam, but he beat it, they dropped the charges, that's what made them go even harder. And then when they bought the property, it was a slap in their face. That's why I'm trying to tell you. So fast forward to now, they still coming down. So I had something. I'm gonna put it up. Whereas Nipsey said in one of his quotes in one of an article that somebody was interviewing him about what he wanted to do with that. He didn't say about the tower with him, but it was something, something that was getting built right there, right to resurrected there anyway. So he had plans on doing something there. And I don't think they're going to tear down the whole... I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think it's going to be a little bit different. I don't know. And the way I look at it as, you never know how they're going to do it. They might tear it down, rebuild it, and put the same people stores that was there right back over there. They still own it. With a Nipsey Memorial over there. I don't know. But going into this also... Because around August 5th or August 6th, I'm not sure when I made that story about D.Gross. He put a letter out. I also made a story about that where D.Gross basically put a letter out, talking about how LAPD been harassing him. And then, like a day later, Father Hustle put on his IG stories. Not the post, he didn't post it. He put it on IG stories. And everybody know when you put it on IG stories, it only lasts for 24 hours, then the story disappeared. So that's what he did. He never posted. He put it on IG stories. A big difference, people. But anyway, I'm guessing that was around like August 5th or August 6th or something like that August 5th or August 4th because... in a statement I'm going to put out there for you, I'm not going to read it. It's going to be a moment in silence. Y'all can read it yourself and see whatever's on there. It's an official statement from Blacc Sam, but it's from his lawyer's office. So I'm going to post that in a second. But nobody ain't said nothing about this. I didn't hear nothing about this. Because we all know, because some people are like, oh, this fake. But Sam doesn't have an Instagram and he don't have Facebook. I mean, not that I know of. His father barely get on Instagram and things like that. So these is the way that they do things. He and a lot of things that Sam doing, I see he's doing it through his lawyers. So this is the way he's moving. So in that statement, I'm like I said, I'm gonna let you see, and then you say what you want to say right there, and I'm gonna come right back with my commentary, with the rest of my commentary. So as you can see in that statement it's an official statement from his lawyer's office. As you can see in that statement, you clearly see that he obviously believes him too. He actually mentions Gross name, Gross, whatever, I don't know. But mention his name and in the letter. You clearly see that. So he's obviously the family is working with him. So a lot of people come. I'm not here to change nobody's minds and things of that nature. I'm just pointing the obvious. Obviously, the family's working with him. You understand? For Blacc saying to put this statement out through his lawyers, I don't even know where it went, but it must have went to because I know I got it from the New York Times. If you want to see it, you go to New York Times. But that's what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to put this out there, because I'm not gonna keep making these making Nipsey's story, because I feel as though it's getting saturated and people just overdoing it a little bit. I feel like a lot of people lost focus on what they're doing. Besides trying to, and I'm not talking to anybody in particular. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that because I'm chilling in my YouTube space. I don't want no sauce with nobody. But for the most part, like I said, people lost focus a little bit. So I'm just trying to point you in the right direction, and you let me know how you feel about it, and you speak your piece. But it's your boy Frankie Hardwork. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let's put the truth out there. And I'ma holler at y'all down in the comments. Y'all be easy.